Hey everybody, welcome back to the Spicy Tiger channel. Today I have a kind of a different video for you guys. First of all, I just want to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed to the channel. I am so glad that you guys are enjoying my content. I honestly was not expecting to get this many subscribers this soon, and I'm very happy to see that people are watching, liking, and enjoying my videos and subscribing to the channel. It's been an absolutely amazing thing, and thank you guys so much for all those of you who are showing me some support. And it's been a wonderful journey thus far. I know I don't have that many videos out, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to get as many out as I can. In the future, I just want to say that things will most probably slow down a little bit, and I'll probably just upload maybe 1 or 2 videos a week. I'll try my best to do 2, but I might end up being able to do only 1 because the next semester is going to start up and I'm going to be back to studying and, being busy again. But for the time being, I'm going to just try and get as many out as I can. And I just want to say thank you so much for all your support. It's just been fantastic. I've been trying to reply to every comment that I get, and it's just been wonderful. And yeah, please, if you want to engage me in conversation, ask questions about the game or anything at all regarding Call of the Wild whatsoever, I'd love to talk to you guys. So please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And today's video is a little bit different because I want to kind of give my 2 cents on how to handle a diamond when you're on a multiplayer map and you end up spooking the thing, or somebody else ends up spooking the thing. It can be a challenge because to track down the animal, and now they're so erratic. Back in the day, when it comes to just how animals behave in Call of the Wild, if you spooked something, right, you would be able to kind of wait in the spot that you're in, and if the zone is still active, then the animal would just come back. Or if you're chasing in the animal in one direction, you just stop at like a nice open spot and just wait, the animal will start walking backwards. That doesn't necessarily happen anymore in Call of the Wild. It can be really erratic with what the animals do, so you just never really know what to expect anymore, which is kind of good. It's very realistic in a way. But there's still, they do have some kind of a routine to their behavior. You just got to find it. You just need to know what to do. And because I know very well what it's like to lose a diamond, I'm going to add a video on here at some point in time about the time I found my one and only thus far 5 medium wildebeest, and I completely lost him. But anyway, before I talk about that, I want to let you guys watch this. This was so cool. I spotted this guy, right? And look at that estimate. That is a huge level 4, and one of my biggest regrets is I didn't go after him. But look at this. Oh my goodness. Getting chased down by a 5 medium moose. Thank God he wasn't upset or angry at the moment. And let me just say, I don't think moose went aggressive at this point. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think they were the update had come out where the moose can actually go aggressive and attack you. But anyway, so going back to our conversation, he kind of left and I started tracking him, and you'll see I kind of lost him and found him a couple different times. But yeah, I just started chasing after him. And so one thing that I learned about finding a potential diamond in multiplayer is the fact is you want to get it as quickly as you can. And that's something I've made a mistake with that many times too, because I think there was a time I found a diamond and then I was just taking forever trying to get close to it. I think it was a diamond ibex, if I remember correctly, and I was trying to get close to it, get in the perfect position to take the shot, and of course I got kicked and I was never able to find the map again. So, in multiplayer, as you might want to do something cool with the diamond, like, oh, let me get close and take it with a bow, or just like something different, like like take it with a crossbow or something, or make a really cool shot on it, iron sights or whatever. And if you're one of those people who have a lot of time to spare, like you're on Call of the Wild every day, spending hours on it all day, you already have however many hundreds and hundreds of diamonds, and you might want to do something like that, just experiment with it. But if you're not that, then you just want to take it down as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible. I have learned that the hard way in Call of the Wild. But so that's kind of where I was going with doing this. And so I was kind of hoping that I would be able to find the moose again. Of course, he was on the run. He knew I was there. He was fleeing, and I was looking for him all over the place. I lost him for a long while at this point, and then all of a sudden, I spotted him finally after such a long time trying to chase him down. And I was like, okay, he's going that way, so I need to go chase after him. And I was trying to figure out, you can see how long I've been tracking him. And just kept on chasing after him, and then I heard a warning call from him here, as you can see. And I was very excited, and I saw him, but then he was fleeing again. I was like, man, I wish I had gotten down faster. But as you can see, now the diamonds in Call of the Wild do this very interesting thing. You guys can see on my compass right now, he's kind of running right into the wind. So no matter what, you're going to be chasing him for hours if you do it this way, because the wind is just going to be strongly in his direction, and he's going to notice you, and he's just going to run away. You know, any diamond will just continue to run in that direction. It's kind of strange. I noticed that it didn't do that before, but it's been doing that. You can divert them from that path, but yeah, it's very difficult. Maybe it's just me, maybe it was just this moose, but I've noticed that with a couple different animals. It's like if you spook them, they will run into the wind. And even that, I think, is kind of realistic, because animals probably do that intentionally to know that, you know, they're running away from you, and to know when they're far enough away from you that they can't smell you. And of course, moose have really, really incredible sense of smell and hearing, so that makes sense. And it's really neat how they're the biggest deer in the world, so that's also very, very cool. But anyway, so I was able to find his tracks leading to this giant kind of clearing. It was like a little valley, and you can kind of see that it's very open, and you can see for a long distance. So I was like, man, if he's ever going to come back or even go in a different direction but through this area, I would be able to get him. And I could see that his tracks were going all the way down there, so I was quite excited. And I was like, okay, I think I can do this. So I tried to kind of move into position here, try to find a good spot where I could just sit and wait for a little bit, possibly hide and see if he'll come back. So, as you can see, there's a lot of trees and there's a lot of cover around, but the unusual thing is it's all the taller trees that don't really give you full cover. And then he called, and I saw him just for a split second there, and I was like, okay, he's not fleeing, so that means he's gonna calm down a little bit, and hopefully he'll walk either this way or just in a direction that is open, more open than the kind of dense forest that he's walking through right now. And you can see him right there. And yeah, that estimate was pretty good looking, so I was kind of hopeful that he'd end up being the diamond. Here's a shot. Good night. He's going down. And I honestly regret not going after that level 4, but I can't tell you guys how far away he was. And it had been a while in the game before I found this guy again. And I was just not willing to go back and search for that level 4, even though that level 4 would probably have made Diamond 2, because his estimate was really, really high. And that's another thing. Sometimes you see something and you see something else, you have to go for the more sure shot, and that's what I did. Like, I could have gone after the level 4 as well, you know, and after this, but obviously the level 5 was a much more sure shot of getting a diamond than the level 4, so I definitely chose him over the other guy. And it was, if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong about this, I was just on multiplayer for so long, I think it was at night, that I was just too tired to go back and try and find him. Anyway, I found our guy down, and he looked pretty majestic with those giant antlers, and yep, he was a 280 diamond moose. Just an absolute monster. And I was so happy to finally have another diamond moose after such a long time. After I lost my first diamond in the corrupted game save, I was really missing a diamond moose, so I was really happy to have him. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Like, share, and subscribe.